Today we're going to be talking about how you can get recommendations on things that you can do differently within your production environment so that you can get the most out of your SQL servers that are being monitored by SQL Diagnostic Manager from IDERA. Whenever you want to get recommendations, just navigate to the server in question. Every server that is monitored by Diagnostic Manager has this capability. All you have to do is double click on that server and then go to the Analyze tab, and this is the first way that you can run an analysis. You can hit the Run command and select the different categories of where you want to get recommendations. They're broken up into high-end areas. So there's category section, there's an activity section, a resource section, a configuration section, and near the bottom you'll find a workload section. So these are the areas that you'll get recommendations on if you run the analysis within SQL Diagnostic Manager. There's also a filter area, so if you want to look at a very specific application, or if you just want to select the database that you're getting recommendations on, or if you'd like to set a duration of time, you can set that in the filters area of the analysis component. Another way we can run this is you can go under Alert Actions and Responses, and within Alert Actions and Responses, you can actually set up Diagnostic Manager to run a prescriptive analysis when certain criteria is met. An example of that is I've set up an alert rule where I will go out and get recommendations for different things I can do within that SQL instance when blocking occurs or deadlocking occurs within the metrics. Another way that we can get recommendations is we can run this analysis in a scheduled format. On any server, if you right-click on that box and go to its properties, second to the last on the left-hand side will be the analysis configuration. And if you'd like to schedule an analysis, let's say, for example, you want to get recommendations on an ETL process that happens in the middle of the night at midnight, but you don't want to stay up until that time. What you can do is actually schedule that analysis within the settings, and then after the fact, when you run an ad hoc analysis or when you run an alert actions or alert response analysis, or if you run a schedule analysis, all the results will show up in the analysis tab, and you can go through and decide what recommendations you would like to take or not take. To look at the recommendations, you just double click on the point in time when the analysis occurred. You'll find a list of recommendations. They will be prioritized, so the recommendations at the top of the screen will have more bang for the buck than, for example, the recommendations at the bottom of the screen. Now, wherever possible, we will put in optimization scripts to put recommendations into place, and also undo scripts to take recommendations out if they did not meet your expectation. When you're looking at a recommendation, the description will be listed down at the bottom with learning links for things that you can, or locations you can go to see why that recommendation is being made. This functionality is fully functional even during the trial, so feel free to give it a spin, and thanks for listening.